Durud everyone, and welcome back to our Persian language channel. Today we're going to learn another letter in the Persian alphabet, which is letter H. Letter H. We call it letter H, and it makes that sound like H in the English words hat and house. Letter H that makes the sound H. Okay, now let's explore different shapes of letter H in the Persian alphabet. This one comes at the beginning of the Persian words, and it can join the letter after it. However, this one comes in the middle of the Persian words, and it can join the letters before and also after it. And this one takes the final position, and it can join the letter before it but never after it. And finally, this one takes the isolated position, and it never joins the letters before and after. Okay, now let's explore some Persian words that include different shapes of letter H. The first one is hindevane. Hindevane. As you see, this word hindevane includes both shapes of letter H. The first one that comes at the beginning of this word, and this shape of letter H that joins the letter nun. Hindevane, watermelon. Bahar. Bahar, which means spring. Look carefully at this shape of letter H. Join the letter B and Alif. Bahar. Khane. Khane, which means house. And here, letter H joins letter Nun. Khane. Kuh. Kuh. It means mountain. And here, letter H takes the isolated position. Kuh. Letter H sometimes is pronounced as H, like here in Kuh, and sometimes it's pronounced as E, like Khane. Khane. It's pronounced as E. Khane. Khane. And Kuh, it's pronounced as H. Okay, now let's learn how to write different shapes of letter H. Okay, now let's practice writing different shapes of letter H. The first shape of letter H looks like an eye drop that a line cuts it into parts. Let me draw an eye drop, and we need to draw a line right here, right this part that moves to the left side. Again, an eye drop with a line that cuts it into parts, and this line moves to the left side. Once again, letter H. This letter H, and it comes at the beginning of the Persian words, and it can join the letter after it. Can join the letter after it. That's the first shape of letter H. Let me write it once more. Letter H comes at the beginning of the Persian word. And the second shape of letter H that comes in the middle of the Persian words looks like it. We need to draw a straight line on the baseline and a small semicircle that moves downwards and then upwards, and then another semicircle, and this line that cuts these shapes into two parts and then moves to the left side. Let me write it again. Once more. Let me write it again. A straight line, this circle, and a line that cut them into two parts and then moves to the left side. It comes in the middle of the Persian words, and it joined the letters before and also after it. And the third one that comes at the end of the Persian words and takes the final position looks like it. On the baseline, we need to draw a small line that moves to the left side, and then another line that moves upwards, and then we need a small circle right here. Let me write it again. A straight line on the baseline that moves to the left side and then moves upwards, and then it changes into a circle, right? Once again, once more, a straight line to the left side and then upwards, and then change it into a circle. This shape of letter H takes the final position and can join the letter before it, but never after it. And the last shape of letter H exactly looks like an eye drop. This letter H, the last shape of letter H. It's an eye drop. Once more. Letter H. It takes the final position and never join the letters before or after it. They are four shapes of letter H. And now we can write some Persian words that include different shapes of letter H. And the first one is bahar. Bahar, which means spring. We need letter B and H, alif, and finally letter R. Bahar. Once more, letter B, we need the second shape of letter H. Bahar, which means spring. And then you can write the next Persian word as na. Na. We need letter nun and then letter H. Na, which means no. Letter nun and H. Na. We can also write kuh, kuh, which means mountain. Letter kaf, vav, and H. Kuh, which means mountain. Once again, kuh. And the next Persian word is hulu. Hulu, which means peach. Hulu, it starts with this shape of letter H. Letter lam and vav. Hulu. Again, hulu. Okay, now let's practice writing four shapes of the letter H and the Persian words that include it. Let's practice writing whatever we learned. We learned to write this shape of letter H, this one, and this one. We learned to write bahar, which means spring, na, which means no, kuh, which means mountain, and hulu, which means peach. That's it. Congratulations, dear friends. In this lesson, you'll learn how to write and pronounce different shapes of letter H in Farsi. Keep practicing your writing and pronunciation to get even better at it. And remember that practice makes perfect. If you're interested in learning more about the Persian alphabet or want to take your Farsi skills to the next level, be sure to check out our online Persian language courses at getbookonline.com. Our native Persian teachers will guide you through every step of learning Farsi from alphabet to advanced conversations. Plus, we have a variety of lessons designed for learners at all levels so you can improve your Farsi quickly and confidently. And please don't forget to subscribe to our Persian language channel for more helpful lessons like this one. See you in the next video. Bedrud.